feel truly privileged to award our Legacy Award to Mrs. Rosalie Sklar. Mrs. Sklar has been a matriarch of our congregation for the last number of decades. Well preceding Aviva and I's arrival here in Baltimore, Mrs. Sklar, together with her late husband of blessed memory, Dr. Sklar, were pillars of our Kehillah from the beginning. And although we don't have the privilege to celebrate with him tonight, it is a true privilege for us to pay homage and to give honor to a woman who doesn't want honor, who doesn't want accolades, who doesn't want recognition. Mrs. Sklar, on behalf of Aviva and I, we say thank you for everything that you've done for us personally. Thank you for everything that you've done for our shul. Thank you for your incredible service to our community. And we hope that Hashem grants you many more years of health, happiness, and simcha.
Mrs. Sklar's infectious smile gives true joy and pleasure to everybody who meets her. She, as my husband has said, is not only a pillar in our shul and in the community, but we feel that she is truly part of our family.
My mother's legacy has to do with an attribute of leadership which is rarely displayed today. That attribute is respect and kindness to everyone. My mother, no matter who she comes in contact with, immediately earns the respect, the friendship, and the love of everyone she meets. And the reason is because my mother respects and loves everyone she meets. Ma, we wish you a tremendous mazel tov. You are a very special lady. You are deserving of this honor. And blessed is the shul that has you amongst its ranks, someone that the younger generation can look up to.
I was 13 when we moved from Randallstown to Pikesville, and Suburban Orthodox became our shul in our community. Our father, Manny, was always active in our shul in Randallstown, and he quickly became involved in Suburban. Our mother supported him in everything he did. She was the epitome of the strong woman who enabled her husband to shine in his community service. She was always there to listen and give advice, but never took any credit.
She has always been a stable, steady presence for our family. She has taught us the meaning of patience and kindness, and truly never has a bad thing to say about anyone. She is the matriarch of our family and, like Sarah Imenu, has a welcoming, warm personality that makes us all very grateful she's ours. We're constantly looking to her for advice and guidance on any issue, large or small. We love you, Mom.
So Tzvi, who's your favorite mother-in-law?
Rosalie.
Funny, I feel the same way.
I'm her favorite son-in-law. He's programmed in her cell phone.
We are privileged to recognize and to give a Tzarchei Tzibur Award to Said and Sima Haken. Anyone who knows the Hakens knows how incredibly dedicated, not just to our Kehillah, but to our greater community. I have the great privilege to learn with Said every single morning. And what began as a relationship of learning very quickly developed into a partnership of building a Kehillah, of building our shul together. He's the kind of person who never says no, the kind of person who is always willing to answer the call for any job, big or small, and always wants to do it quietly, anonymously, and without the fanfare.
Said and Sima, I also just want to wish you both a very big mazel tov. Sima, I really personally just want to say thank you for sharing Said with the shul, with our family, and with the greater community at large. And of course, Said, a very personal thank you for the coffee.
The Hakens are not just pillars of our shul, but they represent what it means to be a pillar of a community, to be able to share your talents and abilities, not just with your immediate family, and not just with the family that you might daven with and associate and learn with during the week, but a willingness to share of yourself, of who you are, with the greater community. We wish Said and Sima an incredible mazel tov on this very well-deserved honor and look forward to many years of growth together.
Mommy and Abba, this award in recognition of your service to the congregation comes as no surprise to me nor to anyone who knows you. You are both the epitome of service and doing for others, and you have been for as far back as I can remember. No matter what community you're a part of, you are both the first to volunteer to help out and the one people turn to when they need anything. I know this firsthand, as you are the ones I turn to every day. Thank you for all you do for me and for the community. I love you.
We recognize Yanki and Nami Shor as recipients of our Tzarchi Tzibur Award. Yanki and Nami, although young in years, are well advanced in the notion of commitment to greater community. Yanki lifts us all up with his magnificent melodies. And of course, when Yanki and the Shor girls enter in on Shabbos, it's a beautiful, beautiful display of what it means to be a family kehila. I would venture to say that there's almost no major communal initiative that Yanki and Nami aren't involved in. Always b'hatznei aleches, always with tznius, always with quiet, always in an unassuming nature. But yet they play a pivotal role, not just within our Orthodox community, but within the greater Jewish Baltimore community. They are true models of They engage in the service of their community, not for honor, not for accolades, and not for fame, but simply for the incredible privilege of serving. Yanki and Nami, we love you both so much. You are such a wonderful power couple, and we feel so privileged to be able to recognize your contributions to our kehila.
And of course, we feel so privileged to have you as our dear friends.
To know Yanki and Nami is to love Yanki and Nami. They are so full of positive energy. You never catch either one without a smile on their face, and it just makes you feel good all over to be in their company. That's just their personalities.
Nami leads with kindness. I've had the pleasure of working with Nami for the last almost 4 years, and every day, she walks in with a smiling face, ready to make other people feel welcome and special. And I think that's something that Nami and Yanki do throughout their lives. Nami brings her special skills of making people feel comfortable, working with lots of leaders in the Baltimore Jewish community, helping them to reach their goals, creating wonderful experiences for lots of other volunteers, and she does so with the most positive attitude that I've seen in anyone.
It's truly an honor for me to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of Yanki and Nami Shor, a wonderful and remarkable couple. Yanki has a tremendous heart. It's open to anyone who comes into it, whether it's a cause to help children, to help community at large, whether it's political or whether it's any other area in the community, he's there and he's involved, making a difference however he can. Yanki and Nami should continue to be tremendous ambassadors for the shul and for every area of the community that they're involved in.
Okay, so I have to think of something nice to say about Yanki and Nami. Nami is no problem. She's just an absolute delight. Yanki, I'd have to say, has turned out rather well. It is said, Achron, Achron, Chaviv, that which comes last is most special. There was always one thing that was said to the Yanki: get in the back. Well, you know what? That guy who got in the back has really stepped forward and now stands front and center in the Baltimore Jewish community, where he's a major asset involved in so much good. And the best of the good was when Nami came into his life. The two of them are just very special to all of us. I salute them, and Rabbi Silber, I salute you for making him into a mensch, and I salute all the people at Suburban Orthodox. You really make a difference in our community, all for the good.